Untitled Tarot Tribe, welcome to the channel Enlighten Me Tarot. My name is Rebecca and I will be doing your monthly reading today for the month of July 2025. Before I actually dive into the reading, I want to share some information regarding astrology that I think all of us need to be in tune to, need to be aware of. And it's going to help you navigate through the next few weeks, okay? We are currently in the sign of Cancer, sun sign Cancer. Happy birthday, all of my Cancers out there. I hope you are enjoying your beautiful time, your moment to shine, and that you're celebrating your happy and healthy next trip around the sun. I have plenty of Cancers in my family, immediate family, my son, my mom, my dad, all Cancers. So I love when I'm overwhelmed with their beautiful kindness and caressing and just the love that they give. It's beautiful. So happy birthday to my family and my immediate family as well. We moved into the moon sign of Cancer on the 25th of June. So Cancer is all about the home, the family, the love, the reciprocity of that love. And because it's coming with that new moon, this is a time where many of us may be closing out some old love cycles, okay? Some old relationships, things that no longer serve us, that we are finally able to put behind us, and we're nurturing and we're growing and we're putting emotional effort into something new, okay? We also have Saturn in Aries. Saturn is in Aries. Now we know Aries is the fire sign, the god of war, the god of action, the god of passion as well. And we're moving into some very dark times on the planet, right? I don't want to speak the words because I don't want to speak any more energy into it. But we have entered a very dark time in our life on this planet. For many of us, it's become very, very difficult. We know countries are not seeing eye to eye at this time. And Saturn will be going into retrograde at in the middle of July. I believe it said July 13th. It's going to be going into retrograde. So it's like we're going through this whole period, and then guess what? We're going to go back because we're going retrograde. We're going to go back through this whole period. So there are going to be, and I want everyone to be very aware. I want you to be very safe, very careful. I do feel like the United States should prepare for some contact from another country during this time. So that's why I'm telling you this, so you can prepare. I am not the only person that has said this. What you see in the stars and how you apply it to what we've had happen historically when the planets have aligned at this time will tell you the same story. But as we have made it through all of those times, we will make it through this time as well, okay? We also have, helping to soften some of that, Jupiter. Jupiter is in Gemini. Jupiter is about abundance. It's about expansion. It's a benefit planet. It's okay. Anyway, it's about expansion, luck, growth, intelligence. And when it's in Gemini, it's going to be moving into Gemini. I think it's already in Gemini. But when it moves into this area, this is all about the communication, the keys to communication, and how you move through that. It could be communication, it could be knowledge, it can be, you're learning something new, or you're kicking off a new business, something like that. This Jupiter and Gemini will help catapult whatever it is that you're putting that effort into, whatever you're speaking life into. Jupiter and Gemini right now is going to push that with the communications, could be with social media as well, all of that coming through. So I feel like that's all I have to share right now for astrology. You can definitely fast forward or use the timestamps in the description box below to go to your reading. I want to share some other personal things with you because you are my tribe, and I am happy to share these things with you. So I want to share a few gifts, a few things that I have been diving into, and which is why I haven't been posting videos these last couple of weeks. I have been involved with this tribe of women, and the leader of this pack is Deanna Green, and she is a force to be reckoned with. She started this company called Raw. I don't know if you could see it up there, but you may see it on the back. It says Raw, and it's Real Authentic Women. That's what Raw stands for. And Real Authentic Women supports other women in business, supports other women's growth, and supports other women just in general going forward. And Deanna has launched a magazine and a book. The book is called Pieces of Me. You can order it on Amazon. Oh goodness, I can't get this out of here. Hold on. And the reason, a few of my favorite people are in this, and this is what helps keep me grounded. This is what helps keeps me focused. This is what helps to move me and bring my passion to life, is being around other strong women who bring their passion to life. And there she is, Deanna Green. This is the inaugural magazine. Her book, Pieces of Me, you can purchase it on Amazon. But Deanna Green, this is the magazine, and as I mentioned, it's interviews. It's a lot of interviews with a lot of different women who tell their story of success, who tell their story of achievement, and how they're still striving to achieve, and how they're still striving to reach success. My beautiful friend Brandy De La Rosa is also featured in this magazine, and in here I am also featured, and you can't see it, but I am also featured as the makeup artist for this photo shoot, which is a big deal for me, and this actually helped me to kick off my next business adventure, which will be called Genuine Beauty. And you'll hear more about that in another video, but this was the catalyst, me doing the makeup and bringing my true talent to fruition where that's concerned. So yeah, if you have a chance, pick up a magazine, Raw, Real Authentic Women. You can also subscribe. I'll leave some of the information in the description box below. Really, really proud of this beautiful issue here. So, let's put this over here. More to come on Genuine Beauty, okay? The next I want to highlight is my beautiful friend, Jessica. Jessica is so, so wonderful, and I've actually just started reading for her personally a few weeks ago, and she's just told me what an amazing, tremendous difference it has made in her life, and she's always blessed me with these beautiful things. But this I definitely want to highlight because she didn't have to do this, but she's always thinking of me, and she brought me this beautiful gift. You can see my tower, my pyramid, and it has all the things I need inside. So, and of course it comes with my cleansing stick. I still have to put those in the sun to cleanse. And then she brought me this beautiful book of cards, this beautiful new decks. Mother Maud's Carnival of Souls. Carnival of Souls. It is a darker shadow energy deck, but oh look, and it says admission 1 because it's Carnival. The deck is actually very, very beautiful, very different. Like I said, it is a much darker deck, as you can see, dark shadow energies. But once I get these cleansed up, I'll definitely be using it in one of my readings. So thank you to everyone who contributes and pours into me and into my success, because I definitely want to turn around and pour that into all of you as well. So let's get started with your reading. Hello. Let's get started with your July 2025 monthly reading, my beautiful Virgos. We are here today for you. I'm tuning in energetically, spiritually, vibrantly. All right, we are going to do a Celtic cross, and yeah, I hope you got to see the beginning of this video to get some insight. Please remember, these are general videos. Please remember, these are general readings. They will not resonate with everyone. Take what fits, leave what doesn't. This is your first card in the heart of your spread. What do we have crossing this card for my Virgos, please? What do we have crossing this card for my beautiful Virgos? Foundation, please. Recent past. Crowning energy. Ooh, this one was calling to me. All right. And what do we have in the immediate future for you, my beautiful Virgos? Immediate future. Let's scoot this over just a little bit. Oops, I thought my phone was on vibrate. All right, your environment for my Virgos, environment. Spirit's advice. Excuse me. Hopes and fears. Hopes and fears for my Virgos, please. And then we have Spirit's advice for long-term outcome. All right. At the bottom of the deck and the overall energy, we have the Three of Pentacles, looking to build and to create a firm foundation. Or you may be seeking some counseling or a higher level of educational insights on how to create this stable energy. Following that, oh, we've got two. Following that card, we have the Ten of Pentacles. Oh yeah, and the Two of Cups. Well, there we go. So you are really in tune with whoever this is that is your Two of Cups energy. You're really looking to go the distance with this person. You see a long-term committed energy. And you definitely see a commitment with that Three of Pentacles there and the Ten of Pentacles. So you really have high expectations for this relationship going forward. All right, so there's nothing wrong with that. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, in the heart of your reading, we have the Page of Pentacles. Yes, planting a new seed, starting out very small, but looking to turn into this 10 of Pentacles, okay? Crossing that, we have the Hermit, Virgo energy. Now, this could, so a couple of things. You are starting out very small. This is in the very beginning stages, very new stages. So I do feel like my Virgos are proceeding a little bit with caution. All right. In your unconscious energy, we have the Hangman. And this is just, again, like I said, proceeding with caution. You're, as my Virgos tend to do, eyeing every single detail, eyeing every single action, listening to every single word spoken to make sure everything is on the up and up, okay? In the recent past, we have the 8 of Swords, feeling very bound, feeling tied or constricted by a situation, by a person. But this really says it's a self-imposed energy. So you may have isolated or imposed this energy on yourself. We'll get some clarifiers. And your crowning energy, woo, 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 the Judgment card. Making a true decision, looking at forgiveness or forgiving the past, not carrying that jaded energy with you as you go forward. So very nice energy. All right, the immediate future, we have the Devil, Capricorn energy. So I feel one of the big things here is you have concern about losing yourself in this connection. You want to make sure you don't fall into that, you know, dark shadow energy again, or that type of entanglement again. So there is pause. I do see that, but it's not stopping you from investing. Your environment, the Lovers, Gemini energy. Yes, this is what I was just talking about. Choosing to invest, no matter, you know, the concerns or ideals. You feel like this person was brought on your path for a particular reason. And so you're choosing to invest in this partnership. Hopes and fears. Yeah, you're really hoping this is the one. You really want this to be the final chapter to a commitment here. You're looking for a really big love opportunity. And your Spirit's advice or long-term outcome, we have the Death card, Scorpio energy. Death to an old cycle, the beginning of a new cycle, it's transition and transformation. So let's see, let's get some clarifiers for you. I don't think I'm going to, I don't feel, because it's pretty clear that I'm going to clarify every single card, but I'm going to try the first few here to see what kind of message we get, okay? All right, let's clarify the Page of Pentacles and the Hermit for my Virgos. Page of Pentacles and the Hermit. Please clarify the meaning and the energy behind these cards. Thank you, angels, spirits, and guides. One more. All right. We have the Two of Swords. We have the Ace of Wands. And we have the Eight of Swords. And look where you just came from here. The Eight of Swords. So yes, you were self-isolating for quite some time here. But you know, with the Two of Swords, you realized, okay, what are my choices here? Should I go out and risk my heart again? Or do I stay in the current situation that I'm in, which is by myself for the rest of eternity? And so you chose a passionate, brand new beginning here. You're stepping out of that dark shadow energy. You're coming into the light. You're taking a risk by putting your heart out there once again. Yeah. You've got quite a bit of bumps and bruises with the Nine of Wands at the bottom of the deck, but here's the Ace of Pentacles. It's a big, shiny, shiny, shiny opportunity. And it looks to me like you're grasping it. You're going for it. You're like, I'm on this train. Wherever it goes, I'm on it. Clarify the Hangman energy in the unconscious, please. All right, we have the Three of Wands, we have the Four of Cups, and we have, again, the Ten of Pentacles. You got that card twice. So we have duplicating cards here with the Eight of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles. There was a moment where you felt as if you truly missed out on a love relationship, a love opportunity. And so you are hesitant to be expectant of any new love opportunities to come your way. But guess what? Here it is. And you may not have known it, but you were calling this in. You were truly calling this to you. You put yourself out there and bam, there it is. They came to you. They came to you. That's that law of attraction, that unconscious energy. You may not realize that's the energy you put out there, but it is out there. I'm not going to clarify the Eight of Swords because we saw that here as well, self-isolation. So let's go to your crowning energy for the Judgment card, please. Clarify the Judgment card. Two more for Judgment, please. For my Virgos. All right. We have the Emperor, Aries energy. We have the Justice card, Libra energy. And we have the Nine of Swords. You still have a lot of concern about entering a relationship where there's equal reciprocity, equal give and take. And you have made the resolution, you have made the judgment that you are no longer going to shy away. You're going to stand strong like the Emperor. You're going to voice your opinions. You're going to say your words. You're like, no more of the shrinking energy of my words or my thoughts or my ideas. I am really going to let my light shine with the Emperor energy, because you definitely don't like being in the guessing game energy of the Nine of Swords. You're like, I don't want to get hurt. I don't want to be guessing. I don't want to be stuck in anxiety. I want to know what is going on, when it's going on, and I'm not going to play those games anymore. Yeah. This Virgo is all grown up. They have standards. They know what they want. And they're ready to give equal reciprocity to someone who's coming in with authenticity. Let's clarify the Devil, please. Capricorn energy in the immediate future. Clarify the Devil, Capricorn energy. Three cards for the Devil, please. For my Virgo. Oh, yes. Two more. Lot of major arcana here for you, my Virgos. You got the Death card, the World card, the Lovers card. We have Judgment card. We have the Hangman. So this is truly a pivotal point for you at this time. Okay. Wow. We have the Hanged Man, we have the Five of Wands, and we have the Six of Cups. So you really have some concern about entering a relationship that will take you back to some not so great energies, some not so great temperament for yourself. But you really have a very nice, soulmate energy with this person. And, you know, that Five of Wands, you're fighting that fear that you will end up in the same kind of relationship you were before. So don't let fear hold you back. I feel like the five, you know, you don't want this person to make you feel like you're in competition with anybody else for their attention. You don't want this person to make you feel intimidated. And you have a really nice chemistry with this person. I think the fear is that you're not sure how long that's going to play out, right? Is this for the long haul? Is this they're showing me who they are for the first 3 months? That kind of energy. But I mean, until you really see those red flags and you're looking, you are looking. You know, don't crucify them for something that they didn't do to you previously. All right. So yeah, I see you truly making the judgment call to invest in this relationship. The hopes is that this is really going to be a turning point, a closing of an old cycle and a beginning of a new cycle. Let's clarify the Death card for you. All right, let's clarify the Death card. Scorpio energy for Spirit's advice. Clarify the Death card, please. 2 more. Clarify the Death card. All right. Clarifying the Death card. Woo! We got the Empress. Remember, we had the Emperor over here. So we got the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine. We have the Five of Pentacles and the World. Yes, so you're going to have to shut something out. Really leave it behind if you want to nurture and grow this beautiful connection that you see really going the distance. You're not going to be able to have 1 foot in, 1 foot out. If you really want to close the cycle, you're going to have to shut something out. Only you know what that is for this transformation and transition to take place. Okay? So there you have it, my beautiful Virgos. That was a really quick, straight to the point reading. You let me know your story just very, very clearly. I'm really hopeful for you. And I really hope that this does come to fruition and you have this long-term stability that you have been craving for quite some time. Enjoy your month of July. Enjoy your summer. We'll chat again real soon. Bye for now.